In the last video, I couldn't really hear myself. At least on the playback. Yo, yo, yo. What's good?
Follow us on Twitter, HurtWords Podcast. Well, at HurtWords3, I'm sorry. Follow us on not even follow. I'm too caught up on thinking about this asshole. I'm fucking up the intro. Subscribe on YouTube. God damn it. Share the link, spread the word.
Drop a comment. Fucking hit us up on Instagram. Fuck with us on HurtWords3. Hit us up on our email. Fucking HurtWords with a Z gmail.com. Yeah, just let us know what the fuck y'all thinking.
Speaking of comments.
Yeah.
That last video that we posted, I've been waiting to do a podcast and talk about this because I wanted to talk about this. But we had somebody comment on one of our videos, the last video, where we kind of talked about socialism and everything. And I guess he didn't like the way I was talking about it. I guess because I was talking shit about it. This guy kind of is almost pro-socialism. So I'm going to read what he wrote. Okay, I'm going to read what he wrote, and then I'm going to basically go over why I disagree with what he's talking about. So he wrote, total idiocy and or ignorance. I listened to the first 10 minutes until I realized these poor fools don't have a clue. Ignorance is bliss, isn't it? Educate yourself, gentlemen. Really read up on Scandinavian nations, Canada, Australia, the UK, etc. On the different types of socialism and social policies around the world. You actually had me laughing out loud, guys. Sorry. Free stuff, hands out, laziness. We're all fighting for the same shit. Really, guys, it's hard to believe people like you are serious. Don't worry, gentlemen. I will never come back to your site. I am out, which is fine. You can be out because you won't be missed. But this is the problem I have with what you were saying. I don't understand if you were defending socialism, but the examples you gave were terrible because Canada can eat a dick. Okay. I don't care. I'm not going to be politically correct, but you use the UK, okay? All the socialistic policies, I guess, that you're talking of, or you speak of around the world, in the UK, Europe, okay? Because you use the UK. They're being rejected by the people, okay? You have this uprising of nationalism and populism where people aren't just going along with whatever the fuck they want, the government wants to do. And yes, these are socialist countries or countries that use socialistic policies, I guess. But look at the wave of Islamic invasion that they're putting up with. You can't even look at Tommy Robinson. You can't even report what the fuck is really just going on. You can't even report on a court case because if it involves Muslims, God forbid you talk bad about Muslims. You got Tommy Robinson over there locked up because he's covering a child rape case, basically. I mean, they call it child grooming, but all it is just them raping, young girls. I mean, how beneficial is that? Suppressing speech, suppressing information. How is that beneficial? I don't understand how you'd be okay with that, and those would be your examples, but you're stupid. Okay, don't try to fucking tell me that I'm dumb and I don't know what the fuck is going on. Because I went and I looked at your YouTube page and it said something about, I'm paraphrasing here, but it's just like a one-line sentence, but it said looking for the truth, not propaganda. But you're over here talking about something you don't know what the fuck you're talking about either, apparently, because all you did was tell us that we were dumb and wrong. You didn't even come out with any pros to socialism. You just gave me countries that implement socialistic policies or type of socialism, but you didn't mention Venezuela. and what they're going through. I mean, they fucking ate the zoo animals. I'm not trying to be funny. This is really happening, and they're over there living fucking crazy, robbing trucks full of sugar, Mad Max style. And I'm not fucking lying. Look it up. Venezuela, look at China. China doesn't give a shit about their people. They do whatever the fuck they want to do. They have mobile execution vans. So if you have the right amount of fucking money, you need an organ transplant, just go to China. You can get a fresh one right then and there. You just go and leave, and you got your fucking organ. Think I'm crazy? Think I'm talking out of my ass? I'm not. You educate yourself, buddy. All right? And then come fucking talk to me. I don't know what else to say. You're wrong. I know I'm fucking right, because socialism has the same end result no matter how it's spoon fed to the masses. That's why we talk about handout and laziness, because the generation of now are more accepting of socialism because they are the generation of not having to do shit for themselves or any type of work. That's why we talked about them being lazy and wanting free handouts, because they're more accepting of this scam. Okay, because it's too good. It sounds too good to be true, because it is too good to be true. Because all that happens with socialism is a impoverished nation, almost third world like, and with the dictator at the helm. Okay, look at China, look at Venezuela, look at Mexico now. They just voted in a socialist president, so we'll see how many fucking migrants come to America from Mexico now, because I mean Mexico's about to just fucking implode on itself, because I mean I'm predicting it. Mexico is going to get worse. Okay, thanks to socialism, buddy, and your socialistic policy. So eat a dick. If you gotta if you enjoy that, go live there for yourself, man. I don't know what the fuck to tell you, but you're wrong.
Yeah.
You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong.
Well,
I mean, I guess some social policies are beneficial, but we're not talking about little petty ones. We're talking about
we were talking about a specific one, and for it to be like, that's what like really like one of the things I was like, okay, just because we're talking about one type of socialism doesn't mean that we don't believe in multiple socialisms. We're talking about socialism here in America right now that goes on, that exists today. And it's like, hey,
well, there's only one form of there's only one form of socialism. It's just the way that they feed it to you, the way they get you to accept it is always going to be slightly different. They're always going to have names for shit that aren't really like universal health care. How are you going to pay for that shit? When money finally runs out, how are you going to pay for universal health care? Well, you can't. No, it's all socialism is designed to do is implode the economy and just government consolidation of everything under the guise of we all can be equal, but the end result is just equal oppression, because after a while there's going to be an abundance of nothing, because they're going to say we're running out of shit. But they're just telling you we're running out of shit because they're just not going to want to give you whatever it is whatever resources you need. It's just because they're just going to consolidate everything, and they're just going to be absolutely tyrannical.
I mean, that's what happens today. That's what America is right now. And that's what we were talking about last time. It's like, motherfuckers, it's like the shit, the stigmatism of putting free over shit is one of the things that's like fucked up when it comes to socialism. It's like people that don't believe in fucking, what is it? Renewable energy or new energy and shit like that, because they don't feel like society is going to, because companies aren't going to be able to prosper as well from these things and make their money, and fucking, that's what like the socialism that exists here in this country right now. And then there's people that fucking push the narrative that we all need to be entitled to shit and not work for anything, but really it's just redistributing our tax dollars to the proper channels and making sure that everything is balanced out. as far as like,
here's what's going on. Here's what's going on. Okay, everybody in the world is being fucking played. Okay, the only place that I feel that I can comfortably say that's not being played right now, in the sense of with the who's the helm of things, is America with Donald Trump, because everybody's looking to Donald Trump, and everybody's looking for somebody who really is going to look after their own people, wherever they're from, whatever country they're from, whatever what nationality they're, what nation they're from, or whatever. They're looking for people to really take care of them, right? But basically, everybody in the world is being hustled. And this is the way you're being hustled. You're being hustled because everything is politicized. Every aspect of life is politicized and somewhat or trying to be infiltrated and dominated by government. You know, like you got free speech here or hate speech here trying to be eliminated. But it's, I mean, if you take away free speech, then you can take away jokes and your mama jokes and burns and fucking compliments.
oh yeah,
And just whatever they want to take away because you gave them that control. That's all it is. It's anything. It's just, they're just pushing the envelope. They're just pushing anything, and they're trying to spoon feed you these lies. Anything to give you, to take control away from you and give it to them, so they can ultimately oppress you, oppress us.
I think the biggest sedative and all of that rolled into one thing is false sense of entitlement. I think the millennials are getting, I think that's what they're trying to like do to, because as many minds there are waking up, they need to counter that. And there's as many times as, I mean, as many people they can instill that entitlement, that feeling of just because you feel some way, you have the right to I guess feel like you're entitled to respect without giving it and stuff like that. Like fucking Joey Diaz was talking about that, like about free speech and shit. What you were saying right now is just like he grew up in an era where fucking you call somebody a faggot, that's what you call people. It's like not like, granted, it may be hate speech, but when you grow up in a time like that, and then now everybody's upset because it used to be a thing of like
Well, no, I could
sticks
call
and
you a
stones.
faggot, and you understand the context of it as me just playing around.
Exactly.
You just have these fucking weak individuals who
That
get their
feel
feelings fucking
exactly.
hurt.
They feel like they should be. They're entitled to respect,
Oh,
and it's like
you hurt my feelings. You shouldn't be. You shouldn't be able to make me that way. You know what I mean? Like retarded.
Joey was right. I was like, damn. He was like, whatever happened to fucking sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. They don't teach that into kids anymore because it's like, I get it. Our generation grew up where bullying was a thing, and we were like barely getting out of that level of like, you know what, fuck you. I don't have to deal with this. I can turn to like, it's this online shit. It's this online era. Ever since everything just jumped to straight online, it's a bunch of people that can go to these social media sites and huddle with a bunch of people that feel the same way. And then when you're in a sea of like-minded individuals, you don't really take the time to realize like maybe we're all just a bunch of people that are getting hurt over shit that doesn't need to be. Like, I don't need to deal with you. I don't need, like, as a black person, somebody called me a fucking nigga. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't need to deal with you because I don't have to. Like, I don't have to deal with you. I got so much shit in my own life that I want to deal with right now. I don't want to fucking deal with ignorance. And now people just can't seem to understand that concept of you don't have to deal with ignorance. Don't put yourself in a position where you have to, where you feel like you're being disrespected or you need to be offended or anything like that. Like I said, sticks and stones break your bones, but words will never fucking hurt you. Like,
words will never hurt me, man. That's why it's fucking called Hurt Words. Because it's like a playoff of the whole idea of people being too sensitive and this whole era of political correctness. Like, say what you want to fucking say, man. Like, I think that's the biggest problem people have nowadays is people just they don't fucking talk. They don't just say what they're feeling. They don't say what they want or what they're thinking. They don't, and I think this goes back to being a kid. It's like when I was a kid, there was for me there was no such thing as a bully. I never saw anybody as a bully. Like yeah, you had some kids that were assholes, but here's the difference: is I never saw bullies as bullies because if and when I had a problem with the kid, I didn't just fucking take it. I stood my ground. Okay. Even with my family and the guys in my family, we get together and we just fucking burn the shit at each other all the fucking time, all the goddamn time. But I don't get burned by my brother or my older cousins and give up and like I'm like, oh damn, that was too good of a burn. Like he fucking got me. I'm not gonna say anything. Like no, I'm gonna keep burning his ass. Like we're just gonna keep burning each other. Like I know that analogy doesn't really make sense, but it's like even that, like even talking shit, like shooting the shit with each other is like frowned. It's like frowned upon. Like it's just I don't know. It's just like ridiculous now how sensitive people are. And weak. Like nobody stands up for themselves. Everybody's waiting for somebody else to like protect them or stand up for them too. It's like there's just a lot of weak individuals nowadays.
Fucking crazy.
And for people who do stand up for themselves and do what they have to do, then hell yeah, man, badass.
Yeah.
Like good for you.
Like that's why you know what? Like I appreciate anybody that can fucking speak their mind. Even fucking Frank guy in the comments.
Oh yeah, thanks Frank for commenting though. I really appreciate that.
You let us know that we're on the right track because I'm like, man, if we're here to fucking, if we say something that's fucking ignorant, if we say something that you don't agree with, if we say something that we're fucking completely wrong about, like that's why I wish I fucking steal this shit from the brilliant idiots.
Yeah, first of all, I'm sorry, Frank. First of all, did you not? Obviously, you only listen to the first 10 minutes of the fucking show because we talk about other shit. And if had you read the fucking title of the show, the last thing it says is "learn from being wrong," which I'm totally open to. Had I had been fucking wrong,
proven it. Had
I been wrong,
something. If you feel somebody's
there's no way you're gonna be able to fucking sell socialism and socialistic policies to me because I don't want fucking males being able to go into the restroom while my daughter's in there using the next stall next to them. No, okay, no. I like being free also. Okay, I don't want the government all up in my fucking business. Okay, there's just no way, Frank, that I'm gonna agree with you. Okay, and the examples you gave me are shitty because it's all being rejected by the people of those countries. Okay, it's all being rejected around the world. Globalism, because globalism really engineered socialism. It's the same people. It's all connected. Okay, those are globalistic ideas to get you. Sorry, I went back to that, Frank. I need your help, Frank. Shout out to InfoWars. I love Alex Jones. Got our own Frank. Sorry I interrupted you, Tim.
Oh no, you good.
It was just really fucking like I wrote down notes. Man. I wrote down notes for us. Yeah, and I pretty much covered everything. All right.
See.
Yep.
That's what makes it like. I'm gonna go ahead and fucking by Google's definition. I gotta look through different search engines because different search engines will give you different fucking things. But by fucking Google's definition of socialism, a political and economic theory of social organization that advocates that the means of production, distribution, and exchange should be owned or regulated by the community as a whole. This is why I said like we were fucking talking. Of course, there's different types of fucking countries.
Well, that's a bullshit. That's a bullshit definition, bro. That's a bullshit definition. That's an you can't even trust Google because they're calling the Republican parties Nazis under their whatever definition or whatever the fuck. So you can't even trust Google. I mean,
Google
they're
is
probably
100%
they're gonna
biased
yeah
on
they're
the
gonna
inside.
sell socialism too. They're gonna work that shit so good.
Yeah, because you can look up fucking conservatism and liberalism, and it's totally biased towards liberalism, 100% by definitions. And
You
that's
know
why
what?
you
I
can't
have
really trust go with.
I think I have a book with an alternative definition.
Because by all means, socialism is it just sounds like what it is. With the two words is fucking ism being a adjective or whatever. But ism being like
Yeah, but how can you trust the
fucking
government to
social.
disperse everything evenly?
And that's where it is. That's where the fucking line is drawn in each different country. It's like
I'm telling
it's
you,
what's happening now by definition. It's fucking controlling the community. Like this is where it's like people have corrupted, like socialism and excuse me, socialism as a whole can be for the benefit of the community. If that was what socialism was being used for by that definition, then by all means let the community decide
yeah, if it was a true
how we should
statement,
live. But that's not how socialism is being used. At least here in America, they're fucking using that shit to make sure that there's a divided line between Americans and fucking making us not really unite. In a sense, like I don't know, like they tell us like different shit that fucking we can and can't do because of socialism. Like fucking people in Florida can't fucking put a solar panels on their fucking roofs. At least that's what I heard. That's fucked up. Like who is the like how is the stand? That's where why I always emphasize.
That's why I agree with the libertarian values.
Like that's why I say start with your city, then your state, because those are what really matter. Instead of waiting on fucking the government to fix your shit or fucking waiting on the president to fix your shit, fucking start with your city councilmen, your fucking mayors, your fucking people that run your city. Because then you'll see where your money goes. Like, there's a lot of shit. Like, look up where your city's taxes are distributed and see how many people, see how much fucking money is being pushed out there that can be put towards like free education or put towards universal health care and shit like that. So like it could, if there was people actually trying to fight for that, and this is one of those things where I just I don't believe in politics altogether because it's just board game. But I don't believe in Bernie Sanders. I like him. I like what he says, but I don't believe he's truly there for that. I don't believe in any of these motherfuckers. Like, you gotta stay fucking. I don't know where I was going with that. But fucking. Oh, start with your city and state. Fucking vote for that shit because I'm gonna vote this year. I already fucking start registering.
Hell yeah.
Let's fucking. We could be fucking talking like you said, Frank. Educate ourselves. And this is one thing I hate with an argument. If you disagree with somebody, instead of telling them like fucking educate themselves, fucking educate, fucking take their ass to school. Like that's why we came here prepared to fucking take your ass to school, Frank. on why we believe the way we believe. So, I mean,
Yeah, man. I mean, educate me. I mean, shoot.
don't just sit there and say, "Oh, there's different types of socialism." Have you ever looked up fucking Canada, blah blah blah, blah all those other fucking countries? Like, I don't know. Fuck you, Frank.
Nah, I mean, yeah, like Frank could use a dick, but at the same time, it's like, thanks, Frank, because he commented, and I mean, I can't really, yeah, I can't be mad at you for voicing your opinion.
Yeah, true.
Like, I mean, you're gonna say what you're gonna say. We're gonna say what we're gonna say.
Yeah, right.
And then,
Unfuck you.
And then it's just like, you just go about your fucking life. Like,
and like you said, you never come back to the channel.
Yeah.
Good. Thanks for checking us out. That's all we can fucking say.
Yeah.
But
that's all we can motherfucking say. Anything else, man?
That's all I got for Frank. But there was something I wanted to fucking talk about. I was watching, me and my wife were watching some documentary on it, or docu-series. What was it? Facial recognition. Like, that shit's fucking ugly, bro.
Yeah, Walmart's crazy.
For Walmart, bro.
And the
fucking
self-checkout area, it's just like
all facial recognition. And it's all like fucking like it's crazy because like some humans are built the same way, and they go by numbers, like measurements of like how far your eyes are apart and like how deep your nose ridge is and shit like that to recognize the face. So it's all like calculated through an algorithm. And it was like this case.
So
it
like, just measures your face.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, just scans your face.
Hell yeah! You know how many motherfuckers like you said, like your whole family fucking looks like you, like all the males, like they do something like, and then y'all have the same exact fucking face. Like there was a white dude. They were showing the case of this white dude that fucking was robbing banks, and then they picked up this other white dude, and like in the footage they look the same, but they like have distinct differences. But the facial recognition picked them up, and like that fucked that guy's life up, man.
Damn.
Because he was like, he didn't go to jail or anything, but like he can't fucking, what was it?
I'm good on that, bro.
Like, I think it was saying he can't get a job, like not get a job, but he can't fucking. I forgot what he said he couldn't do. Because like it's on his record now.
Damn, they can't drop it. That's fucked up. They just don't want to drop it. They could drop it. Just being dicks.
Yeah. Like they straight fucked that life up, dude. And I was like, damn, man, they could do that shit to anybody.
Well, that's why I don't like. I really don't agree with all that type of technology. It's because I mean they can frame you for anything. You know what I mean?
Yep. Like all this shit that fucking and like everybody just scanning their faces. Like even if you don't have a mugshot for them to put in the database, you scan your face with all these fucking apps. These fucking like that shit. Taking pictures, posting them on. Like they were saying, putting anything up online makes it.
It just goes into a database, man.
Mm-hmm. Like if someone's putting like fucking anything online, it makes it not theirs anymore. Like you post a picture on fucking Facebook, anybody can take your picture and do whatever the fuck they want with it and not get in trouble because it's like you put it on a public domain or whatever. And it's like, you don't think they're measuring people's faces like that and fucking.
I mean, they're recording our voices with this app.
Exactly.
Sure. I mean, it's
fucking Snapchat.
I was watching a video on YouTube about these guys who developed this software, and basically it has you say a couple sentences, but after you say the sentences, it basically mimics your voice. Let me see if I can pull it up. Let's see if I can pull it up. Keep talking while I pull it up too.
Man, like every time you fucking put a filter on or whatever for fucking Snapchat, that shit immediately scans your face, already puts you in the database. Like you're in that shit. Like there's cameras on every corner. If y'all don't believe in Big Brother, like there's cameras on every fucking corner. There's fucking mics in our pockets at all times. Fucking they don't have to wiretap you. You are a walking wiretap. Like
I found it right here, guys.
But lends itself.
Let's start from the beginning. Sorry, guys, it's loading.
At the back of a suburban coffee shop in Montreal, you'll find 4 young computer scientists and their new startup, Lyrebird. These guys are doing something amazing and frightening.
Lyrebird.
Using AI to clone your voice.
You're speaking about this new algorithm to copy voices. This is you. They can make us say anything now, really anything.
Okay, we're about to. I'm gonna pause it real quick and let them know what's gonna happen. We're about to hit this pin and blast off. I'm probably gonna be really hurt.
so I can blast it off again.
So we'll just do this.
One of the guys behind this scary innovation is Mexican expat Jose. He taught me the art of the clone.
So you'll need to record yourself for a few minutes of audio.
Thousands of letters
Take a little hit
across
because
the amateur authors.
I took a little hit because
When you start to eat like this, something is the matter.
I'm already like insanely
Guys
high.
back with politics and take in
It's
Washington.
just like instant hurt.
I don't know where that one came from. Okay, so create
Hell
a
yeah.
digital voice now. Creating your digital voice takes at least 1 minute. 1 minute. My God.
Yeah, so before, to create some artificial voice of someone, you will need to record yourself for at least 8 hours.
Test your voice. All right, so now I get to type something.
Yeah. So a moment.
Check it out. Moment of truth.
Once Lyrebird's AI has worked its magic, after I'm done.
Hand is
typing-
shaky.
Oh, I'm gonna spell better. Any words I put into the app can be played back in my digital voice. And here's the crazy thing. Even words I never actually said in the first place. Artificial intelligence technology seems to be advancing very quickly. Should we be afraid? I mean, I can definitely hear my voice in there. That's really interesting. I just picked those words at random, and I definitely did not say some of them. And it's like flawless in being able to sort of pick from just about any word and manufacture it.
Just really.
Hello, world is the
Why
best
would you
story
need?
I've ever seen.
Why? You know what I mean? Like why?
This technology seems sweet.
Are they gonna like put our voice,
Itself.
different voices
It's all
into
manner
robots,
of trickery.
to different AI?
I've popped back to my hotel to test out the Lyrebird technology a
Have a
little
seat.
bit. And you can see some
There's an
really
episode of
obvious
fucking Black
ways that
Mirror
this
that's
can
like
be
that.
used.
Chick's
This is
boyfriend
fake
dies.
Donald Trump talking.
There's
The United
so
States is
it's all
considering, in addition to
you
other
send them
options,
the link
stopping
to
all
their
trade with
Facebook,
any country doing
voice
business with
notes, you
North
have
Korea.
anything that has different face on it.
You can picture somebody
It just
taking
recreates
over
them.
your voice and creating
Yeah, they could
something
pretty much frame
personal
Donald Trump
life.
with that,
Now, to really put my computer voice to the
or
test, I
frame Donald Trump with that. That's what I should have been clarifying that. Well, quotations, you know, like frame, because they would have to frame him because we're not gonna find shit on him.
Hey, Mom. What are you guys up to today?
Well, it's we didn't have any electricity early this morning, and we're just hanging around the house.
I'm just finishing up work and
something really important. But you know it's an election.
I don't know.
It sounds like you.
Is it?
Yes, definitely.
It's just why? Like, why would you need that? I mean, I get it. You know, we just wanted to see if we could try to do it, but I just feel like it's gonna be abused, and it is. It's gonna be abused. Just like most technology is. It's just
Oh yeah, when somebody's in some hot water and they need to get them out, like man, I never fucking said that. They could turn the whole fucking tables on a situation if they just add like some audio file that fucking turn the fucking tables. Some serious shit. Like it could be some fucking shit like the O.J. Simpson trial. If they had that shit and they were like, you know what, fuck it, let's just pull the trigger. And they had some kind of out, even if he didn't fucking do it. And there's just this audio file of him doing it, like saying he did it, or fucking you can hear him doing it or some shit like that. I don't know,
yeah.
because they just fucking put that shit together. Like that's the shit that I fucking think like motherfuckers would try. I believe that shit. Fuck that, man. Like that's what I'm saying. Like man, we
Yeah,
can't
it's just
fucking-
sketchy. It's just sketchy.
It's very.
Oh, you know who
sketchy
we could talk
technology.
about? That guy that fucking threw the soda in that kid's
Oh,
face.
come on, guy.
What a bitch, bro. What
Come
a
on,
bitch.
yeah.
A hat pissed you off.
Like I get it, bro.
Yeah.
And then that's the shit, bro. That's the fucking shit. That's the stick in the fucking pot. Is stories like this and stories like the barbecue Becky bitches and shit like that. Like kid didn't do shit. Let motherfuckers support Trump if you want to support Trump. That shit ain't got shit to do with you right now, man.
And all it's gonna do is excite the left, and more people are gonna be a little bit more brazen, and
It's gonna be fucking Antifa versus.
then look what's gonna happen. You're gonna go to fucking jail because you're gonna break the law. You dumb motherfuckers.
Yeah, it doesn't make fucking sense, man. Like you.
Bro, like even if it was me and I saw a kid wearing an Obama, like pro Obama stuff, they're a kid. I'm not gonna fuck with them even if I don't agree with their political views. They're kids.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like what he did was just so
Trash.
yeah. Like you're just a shitty person, man. Like
It was just
they were
trash.
kids, man.
100%.
You don't have to.
Kids,
You didn't have to do that, dude.
even if they weren't kids, even if that was a full grown fucking man, bro, that ain't
weak,
got
bro.
shit
Yeah.
to do with
Still,
you, man.
but still, yeah.
Like that's the shit. Like people feel entitled. Like you feel like you doing something right by doing this shit. No, man. Like people are pushed to a point right now where I guess they just need to react on something.
That guy straight up, I'm embarrassed because of course he was Hispanic and stuff. It's like my God, bro, like you're a fucking idiot, dude.
Bro.
You're a fucking idiot.
100%. And all I'm thinking about right now is like, I bet you he got in the car and was like, damn, I'm thirsty. He ain't got no fucking drink, man. Got all hyped up. Now you gotta go spend another $2 at the corner store for something to drink. Just do your soda. Like, that's assault, bro. 100% assault.
I think he threw the kid's soda at his face.
Oh,
I'm not. I'm not too sure, but I think he threw the kid's soda.
damn.
I could be wrong though.
Damn, bro. Like that's that shit. That's the shit that creates more fucking hate. That's that shit that's gonna stick in that kid's mind. That's gonna push him to grow up and think I hate Mexicans because this fucking Mexican dude threw this fucking drink in my face.
No, the kid sounded pretty cool, man. He wanted to just. I was reading an article, and the kid basically said he wanted to have a discussion on their political beliefs. I was like, man, that kid's pretty cool.
Well, even him growing up, man. That's what the thing is, that he got to grow up.
He's probably woke. That kid's probably woke. Generation Z's woke as fuck, though.
Yeah.
Hey, they're woke as fuck.
see what happens, man, in the next 20 years.
Yeah. If there even is the next 20 years, hopefully there is. Who knows what these fucking globalists are gonna do?
Yeah, bro. Cause like there's full scale fucking like I don't get how this shit doesn't have more coverage. There's full scale fucking civil war type shit happening. People are fighting motherfuckers.
Good old
Like-
Portland, liberal ass fucking Portland, you weirdos.
Like that shit is fucking wild, bro.
Man, that
like,
dude got fucking rocked, bro.
bro.
That dude got fucking rocked.
It's I don't know. When people think war, they think other countries. But it's like, man, they're really fucking smoking shit. Fucking, it's only a matter
real
of
tension
time.
in the air, bro. There's real hate.
It's
Like,
only a matter of time before somebody says, you know what, fuck a bat, fuck some chains, fuck riot gear. I'm bringing my fucking gun. Like, and honestly, I feel like that's gonna happen in Texas. It's gonna be a thing of like some kind of big rally in Texas, probably Austin, but fucking, it's gonna be somewhere in Texas that's gonna get fatal. Like this shit ain't no game, man. Motherfuckers are out here really like boiling over. Everybody popping. Like
for real, it's getting pretty crazy.
shit's getting hot, man. You gotta pay attention. But everybody focus on fucking basketball right now.
Yeah. I wanted to say something else about Civil War. It's just crazy because I just never would have thought as a kid growing up, or even being 15, you know, like when I first was awakened. I just never thought I'd live in an era or live in a time or universe or dimension, whatever you want to call it, where this was really going on. Like, evil really does exist. The globalists, they really are trying to take over the world. One world government.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
War
it's really real. Like this Civil War shit too is really real, and it's just one big waste of fucking time.
Mm-hmm. It's just people versus people. When we talk about a population control, this is that shit, man.
Like, stop into it. They will fucking like just, oh my god, just wake the fuck up, and then like we're stronger and we can really go after them.
Mm-hmm.
Come on,
If y'all
man.
think the prison systems are bad now, just wait till they start fucking declaring martial law and just start locking motherfuckers up for any type of protest. When they start putting on, like, when America becomes fucking North Korea type dictatorship, when motherfuckers can't even fucking badmouth the president, you can't fucking say what you want. You say what you want to say to the degree like any type of cut up, you gone, bro. And they're gonna keep the people thinking that this type of shit is okay because look at how these motherfuckers are acting.
Yeah, for us, look at how social media plays into it too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lady was talking shit about Donald Trump, and I tell the truth about Hillary Clinton, and our Twitter got suspended. So it's like there's clear favoritism and bias,
Mm-hmm.
you know, even with like social media and mainstream media. And I just don't understand how people see it because it's there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just there. Like, it's evident. You know what I mean? Like, it's It's already been proven overs and overs and overs and overs by all these conservatives and libertarians and Republican accounts, social media accounts, YouTube accounts being suspended and shadow banned. Why? 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 Explain that to me. How is that coincidence? How is that coincidence? The DNC, the Democratic National Committee, is talking fucking crazy, telling you to go harass people, and put Michael Moore's telling you to put your bodies on the line.
This is the shit that's inciting you to go out there and fucking.
But
Get shot.
They're not getting suspended. They're not getting shut out.
Mhm.
They're not getting bad mouthed on mainstream media, except for Fox News and alternative independent media. Mainstream media is protecting them because they want this fucking bullshit rhetoric to be just accepted.
Yes, sir.
It's crazy, man.
Damn, bro, I need help.
I told you, bro. I said you're gonna hit that fucking pen, and it's gonna be
Really
fucking
booty.
that. Yeah, it's Gorilla Glue. Yeah,
I feel like a gorilla pounding on my chest and shit. I was thinking about that with my wife the other day. Just fucking like, god damn, how terrifying gorillas are.
yeah.
Like, I would hope just one slam and that's it. Just one and done, man. Just one shot me. If I ever end up in a situation where I'm getting chased down by a fucking gorilla and he catch
Probably
me,
bite you, like, because when monkeys attack too, they bite. Always bite people's limbs off and shit.
man,
Fucking jaws are powerful.
just hope they fucking.
Oh man, I would not want to have to fight a monkey, dude.
Bro, fuck that.
Or I mean, monkeys. Well, yeah, still a monkey. Still wouldn't want to fight a monkey.
Monkey gonna be so hard to fucking fight. A monkey will be way too fucking hard to fight. Fuck that. Thing will be everywhere. I'd get my ass whooped by a monkey. Monkeys are badass, bro. So that's all I was thinking about. I was like, man, fuck, gorillas are badass. They got the big ass Popeye forearms.
And I would want to be a wolf if I could be an animal. I don't know. I just love wolves.
Man, wolves are badass. I'd say that's my second favorite animal. So right now, I'm really into gorillas. Like the motherfuckers are beasts.
Yeah, they're badass, bro.
So are fucking wolves, bro.
Yeah, I like wolves. Yeah, pretty fucking hurt. I'm gonna go in, hop on that State of Decay 2.
Oh yeah.
Motherfuckers. Oh, or maybe PUBG, depends on what everybody's playing. But speaking of State of Decay 2, I've been playing it. It's alright. It needs to be tweaked and stuff. And I kind of figured it was going to be kind of shitty because it was on Game Pass already and the fucker just came out too long ago. But for the most part, I've been enjoying it. I just kind of outgrew my fucking camp. So I need to look for a bigger campsite, I guess, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But yeah,
that shit sounds fun. I'm down with that shit.
Yeah, bro. I help you out. It's pretty cool. Once you like get it, the gist of it, it's like, all right, you know what to do and shit.
Check that shit out.
Check that shit out, bro.
Checking it out.
Check.
How you, bro? I'm fucking hurt, bro.
Hurt. Man, I was watching UFC 226 today, and the last fucking fight, Stipe, Daniel Cormier. wouldn't play.
Damn.
I was like, my God. Then spoiler alert if you haven't. Spoiler alert. There, I said it better, clearer. If you haven't looked into it or seen the results, but DC is the new heavyweight champion. Motherfucker has 2 belts and 2 divisions. Wow. And I fucking missed it, bro. I fucking missed it. I watched all the fights, but the main event, which I have to go back and watch, and it's just not gonna be that like.
It's not gonna be built up.
Yeah. But hell yeah, man! Congratulations, DC. That's fucking badass. I wanted DC to win. I really wanted DC to win.
Damn, bro, I gotta get more in the UFC.
Yeah.
Sounds badass.
Yeah. But well, I guess since Tim and I, myself, are just completely obliterated,
Zooted and booted.
we're gonna call it a didzay. So is there anything you want to tell them before we
Shit.
wrap this shit up? Sorry, I keep clicking the pen. It's just like I don't know, it's like soothing almost for some reason.
I said fidget shit.
Yeah.
Nah. Everybody stay safe out there, man. Watch the world around you and fucking keep your head up.
Goddamn hurt, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. If you're just like us and you heard it all the way, kudos. That's what we do here.
Yeah, for real, it's HurtWords. Man, dude, I'm so fucking hurt. Remember, keep your head up. You're never alone. You're never alone.
Bro.
No. It's supposed to be a serious moment. Jeremiah, come on. I'm not gonna look at myself because then I'm just gonna fucking laugh. But keep your head up. Remember, don't let the stress get to you. Don't let the anxiety consume you. Don't let the fear eat away. Keep your head up. You're just like me and Rem, human being. You go through shit. We go through shit. You're not alone. Talk to somebody. Talk to us. Keep that head up. Remember,
Keep your head up.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Remember, it's us versus the globalists. So, spread the word. Get hurt. HurtWords podcast. Signing up. Yeah, hope.